Hello. I got lip balm on my. All right. So we get some lights going. Nope. Hello. This is Reggie, your Encompass rep. I started the schedule the broadcast 5 minutes later, 7:05. So I literally pulled in on two wheels uh, to get home through fighting through Atlanta traffic. Was downtown at the Georgia World Congress Center at the Skills USA event. So that's really been sucking up my time, but it's for a worthy cause. It's for the industry. So it's really nice. I'm gonna talk about that a little bit in a sec. Today's topic is going to be about selling the repair, part three. Right. So this has been a 3-part series. Hopefully, we'll wrap it up today, or it'll be a 4-part series. Um, but yeah, we're gonna get going, and let me finish my setup here. I need to see my screen to make sure I see what you see. I see what you see that you should see. Um, but it's been awesome. It's been a great event. Uh, so if you don't know what Skills USA is, I'm gonna walk through them at the same time here. So excuse me if I'm not looking at the camera. So Skills USA is a national. First of all, the heart of it is to teach skilled trades. We all complain about, man, I wish there was more skilled trades taught in schools. I wish they did more. Well, there's a whole organization dedicated. So our prayers have been answered. Uh, Especially if you've heard of it, but it's funny, I haven't heard of it until recently. So definitely need to get the word out about this. And so these college students and high school students, two categories, right? Obviously, and they compete first at their state level, then the one was like the Olympics of skilled trades. And so, what's up, Quentin? And so when so there's gold, silver, and bronze, right? And so the gold winner of that state goes on to nationals. And so the national winners are here in Atlanta. So the Nationals is in Atlanta, Georgia, and it's been going on all week. And so Encompass is a sponsor of it, and not just Encompass, like just people with service shops, man. Guys with like 5 or 6 technicians under their wing. They participate in these things too, and sponsor and support, not just the big companies. Um, So it's awesome, right? And they always use more volunteers. So I do recommend to go to, not now, but after the block, to go to Skills USA website. Obviously, skillsusa.com. So if you are new to the block, I am Reggie Williams, your Encompass rep. Lean on your rep, right? Trying to center myself here. There we go. And this is the power block. So the power block is 3 YouTube channels, one powerful block of Appliance Industry Talk. Um, and so we have myself, Reggie Williams, your Encompass rep. Then next at 7:30 or 7:35, hopefully, if she is cool with that. Moni in the middle, Mona Sims. I got a warning. This thing's gonna relaunch Chrome or something. And then we got the OG Appliance Bootcamp, Mike Sneed, coming in at Anchor. So all right, cool. Got the okay. Also, I'm going to share my link if anybody wants to. We'll see. Because if you want to pop in and and you got something you want to say, something nice, obviously, you can come on camera. Hopefully I'll see you, because once I go to um, sharing slide, screen sharing mode, I don't see anything. So, but there's a link in the description if you want to pop in and come in on camera. So yeah, so let's get started. So yeah, you got me on the season, Mike Sleep. So what do? Right? I'm your Compass rep. I work for one of the biggest part suppliers in the country. If you go to my description in my description of this video, you will see scroll down and you will see a link. That link is a link to sign up for a wholesale account. I will be your rep. And so if you run a service business and you don't have Encompass as your primary supplier, you're doing the business all wrong. Maybe you should go, work at the grocery store, bagging grocery. I don't, do it right. No, so anyway, seriously, go to the link and you'll see a description on where to sign up for an Encompass Compass account. So let's go to screen share. Screen share activate. Oh, hang on. Let me adjust something real quick. Boom. All right. Screen share activate. Untamed, what's up? All right. So I won't be able to see the comments after this. Also, if you there you go. Okay, now you see me. So, Appliance Bootcamp, Mike Sneed, great content. Very good content on how to learn the appliance business, how to go from zero to hero. Appliance Bootcamp is the way to go. Great online content. Mike Sneed also does hands-on, but I know a lot of people have known him for the online stuff, online content, a lot of different stuff on different hustles, on how to run your business. So y'all check out Appliance Bootcamp at appliancebootcamp.com. And then you got the Oracle, Tim Burdick, who does our virtual online training. So our virtual training is really good to keep your pencil sharp. So if you're already in the business, you want to learn on some of the new stuff, right? New GEs. If you don't know that, you can't no longer yank out the agitator on GEs. There's you actually got to poke a screwdriver in the hole or use a strap. So little nuggets like that, a lot of good nuggets of information for the experienced, medium to advanced reps out there. Check out Encompass Training. It's only $25. We do sales systems. We do focus manufacturers training. I guess I should just scroll down so y'all can see, huh? So we have, so our next class will be June 28th and the 30th. So it's Tuesday and a Thursday, Samsung refrigeration class. So y'all check that out. Let me go ahead and put the link in the description. Copy. Get my copy and paste on. See. Again, I'm still learning the software stuff, so this is like seeing y'all seeing all this. All right, so it's right there in the description. All right, so that's Encompass. So register for our classes. Also, hands-on, SSG Appliance Academy, ssgapplianceacademy.com. You can register for hands-on training, 2-week basic appliance class, and also weekend systems class. Want to know more about that? Talk to Moni in the middle at 7:35. For appliance bootcamp stuff, talk to Mike Sneed at 8 o'clock. And you can talk to me anytime about our virtual training. Right. So I had a nice little PowerPoint set up. I ran out of time because I just rolled in to my house from the Skills USA event. So I'm again, it ain't gonna be clean, but it's good content, right? So I'm gonna go through my pictures here. Okay. Let me. This is a Compass website. We got owner's manuals, tech sheets on certain machines. We got the biggest library of tech sheets, so I'll tell you that. So last time we talked about good salesperson, bad salesperson when it comes to selling the repair, right? So when it comes to just a quick recap. selling the repair. You are a salesperson. I know you hate to hear those words when you talk to your techs. I'm not a salesperson. I'm a technician. Anything you've ever bought has been sold to you. Now, sales, if it pops in your head, some, used car guy, whatever, whatever your negative, perception is, scrap that. Let's get to selling. And selling is a psychology and it's a way of treating people. Um, so we talked about good salesman, bad salesman, establishing you're an expert. So now I want to talk about. So excuse me, you're gonna see all my slides, but I mean all my pictures I'm gonna show. Uh, it's not here. Where is it? Oh, there you go. So I want to talk about. Oh, it came up small. Positive mental attitude. Sales start with a positive mental attitude. What does that mean? You had a bad day. Something's going on. Uh, let's say worst car about to get repoed. Guess what? You still gotta go to work as if today's the best day of your life. Even more reason to pull out positive things to talk to your customers about. Um, what you think in your head is the mind is uh, like a video on replay. So whatever you're thinking about is just gonna go through your head all day. So make sure your mind's right, right? Um, I did a video on three price personalities on my YouTube channel. So on my YouTube channel, I talked about the three price personalities, and one was, and this was based on how people price like your services. So one person was the uh, nice guy pricer, another one was the entitled pricer, and the next one was the professional pricer. And so the nice guy pricer was the guy that feels guilty for charging for fixing something, or he looks around and it's a family that don't have a lot of money. I mean, I'm not saying that give people breaks, but there's certain things. Uh, or you just want to, you just feel like being charitable that day. Nothing's wrong with that, but you still have a business to run. So that was the nice guy personality. And mind you, we all have been all of those personalities. Especially when you first start out, you're usually the nice guy personality because you're like, man, I fixed that pretty easy. And then you're thinking like you feel guilty charging like $200 and your part might cost you $15. And but then you learn the actual value of what you do. The value isn't the value doesn't the price of the part has nothing to do with the value of what you've done, right? Your education. Because if that was the case, doctors would be free, right? They don't, their mind is what you pay for. And so then the entitled personality was the guy that the tech that goes in and says and fixes the issue within 10 minutes and charges $200 and uh, blast the customer on Facebook, be mad because the customer got an attitude, didn't want to pay. Well, the customer didn't see value in what you did. Put yourself in that customer's shoes. If you go to a mechanic shop and he goes in there and he bangs the motor with a hammer and it fixes the problem and say, okay, that'll be $500. You don't have a problem with that, right? Because he didn't show any value. Bang it with the hammer, but check some other stuff, man. Like, or he goes in and unscrews one thing, put a new screw in, and all of a sudden it starts to run. You will feel like you didn't get your money's worth. You feel like you didn't see any value in that. So it is up to you to show value in your work. If you get it done in 10 minutes, there's other things you can do. Case in point, if you're doing if you're doing a dryer belt and you investigate it and you don't see, and number one, that's a whole nother issue, but because belts are very strong, so I always look for what causes the break, right? They don't just break the break, not always. So anyway, it's not the point. So yeah, if you have people that so you take if you're changing the belt, hey, lubricate the rollers, right? Clean it out, vacuum it a little bit, inspect the heating element. You know, look at the felt around the dryer drum. Obviously, I mean, you don't want to drum up a huge bill and scare the customer from having it fixed and thinking that the machine is junk. But it's certain things you can upsell and say or recommend that needs to be fixed in the machine. So, hang on, I can't see any comments right now, so I'm trying to pop in and make sure we got no trolling going on. Tang, what's up, brother? Let me show you. Boom. Excuse me, BK, what's up, brother? Got you in. Appreciate you, BK. BK is my admin. Got my back. I need to get another screen, man. I need to get a laptop with multiple screens, so I'm working on that. So yeah, so that's the entitled pricer, right? He's just entitled, like, doesn't do a lot of work, wants to spend a lot of money, and has this entitlement mentality. Or another thing too is, and I see this on Facebook a lot, the guy that walks in and the house may be junky, or I've seen this stackable front load washer and dryers, right? That's stacked on top of each other. The dryer's on top of the washer, and they'll see that, and it's in a tight space, and oh no, I'd walk away. I'd walk away from that, or the customers are responsible for moving the machines because of liability. People with the liability reasons. Liability. So now it's called laziness. Entitlement, and then I wonder, are these people still trying to charge a diagnostic fee? Because that would be an argument. That would be like, calling the police. Like, like that would be an argument if I was the customer. I was like, what? You didn't tell me that over the phone. Like, I wouldn't even call you if I knew I had to unstack my washer and dryer for you. Anyway, and then the professional pricer is someone who we all become. We're a combination of the entitlement and the nice guy pricer is the professional pricer. So you want to be sure, the professional pricer, you just do right. The professional pricer, you charge what is fair for you and what's fair for the customer, right? So you don't charge as much as you want, but also you don't the customer isn't getting a discount as much as they want. You meet in the middle, and you just do fair pricing. So that's what I did, and the customers asked for a discount, and I would explain my prices are fair. Because another thing too is when you discount, you lose credibility. If a customer say, "Hey, I need a discount," I'll offer extra service. Well, I actually, vacuum the dryer up for you. I didn't charge you for that, and that's usually extra service. But our prices are fair, like something like that. But when somebody says, "Hey, can I get a discount?" What kind of discount you want? $20 off. Okay, no problem. It sounds like a big deal, but you lose credibility because the customer now is like, "Oh, well, what if I didn't ask for a discount? You don't overcharge me by $20." You see what I'm saying? So it depends how you run your business, but I'm just saying. Excuse me. Let me check in real quick. Oh. Boom, we're good. Okay. All right. So let's go back. Positive attitude, and just watch out for the entitlement. So presenting your diagnostic fee is hopefully my next slide. Wally, there we go. I don't know why these pictures are all small. Presenting your diagnostic fee. So, one thing I used to do is customers always say, "Hey, do you have a diagnostic fee?" And at the time I was $60, and then I went to like 80. And I said, "Yeah, it's $60." And the question they always say, "Oh, is it waived?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, it's waived with the repair," right? People are like, okay, because they're used to that language. Before I'll be like, "Oh, it's included in the price." And you sound high. So if you're a customer listening, it's the same thing. So, and diagnostic fee really is to, it's a mechanism to keep from having our time wasted as technicians. I almost never want to have to settle for a diagnostic fee. I rather pay you to I'd rather be paid to fix that machine, because fixing that machine gets, number one is more money. You get paid more, right? Because you're there. And number two, I rarely ever got a referral from a customer that paid a diagnostic fee. Right? And then it's not your fault. It's just that customers are happier when you come out and fix their machine. Then you come out and fix my machine, it's done now. They're happier about that. So this is how we want to present our diagnostic fee. And this is how I do it. Show and explain how you fixed it, right? Even if it's over the customer head, it builds value, and it goes back to that expert conversation we had in the last my last block. So as an expert, you're establishing you're an expert when you talk with intelligence and you talk with authority, because you're the appliance repair technician, right? Case in point, let's do this bottle. Now the bottle is broke because the top is off. I'm gonna fix it. Oh, I fixed the top. How do I explain it? And I'm sorry. Well, you know what? That's probably a bad example because diagnostic fee is you didn't fix it. So let's say the fix it is to put this top on, right? And this top, the bottle water is $1, and the part to fix it is 75 cents. Let's say that, all right? Now the part exceeds the value, and then I charge my labor, so it exceeds the value of the machine. And so the customer says, all right, I don't want it, But that's what you do. You explain. Yes, so I've diagnosed the machine, diagnosed the water bottle, and it looks like it needs a top, right? I'm simplifying this. Looks like it needs a top. So I base that off of because you see this opening here. It's open, and usually without a top on it, flies can get in there, dirt, dust, and dander can get in there. And you see these grooves here. These grooves are designed once that top is on to seal the top on the bottle completely, right? And that way it's protected. Your contents is protected. So I'm dumbing it down, y'all, but it's the same concept, right? So if you're changing a pump, I explain, well, the pump pumps the water out, and the reason why the pump on your washer went out was because when I cleaned out the coin screen, it had a lot of debris in there. It had nails in there, it had stuff. So most likely these things hit the fan and broke it. So I can replace the fan. I'm gonna clean up the coin trap and just be careful and make sure you empty your pockets, right? So what did I just do? I explained what probably caused the part to go bad. I explained to the customer, hey, this will help you avoid having me come out again if you clean your pot, And so you tell about the cause and effect. And then if the customer says, okay, well, we're going to go ahead and get a new machine because, we don't want to pay that much for this old machine, whatever. But then they're proud to give you the diagnostic fee. No problem. I mean, this guy is worth this. He gave me his expert opinion. He gave me a price. He told me the part will fix it. And for whatever reason, they decided they'll probably give you the diagnostic fee. Now, what's the opposite of that? Opposite is you look at it, you didn't examine it. You look at the machine, and you turn it on. Okay, let's say it's a Samsung. Let's say a Samsung, and Samsung belt tensioner. I could identify that repair over the phone. And so I said I got a Samsung and it's squeaking loud. Samsung dryer and it's squeaking loud. I know it's the tensioner, the belt tensioner. So when I show up and I hear it squeaking, oh, it needs a belt tensioner. That'll be that'll be X amount of dollars to get it fixed. Not take one tool out of my bag. The customer's like, well, how do you know? Oh, I've been doing this for 20 years. I can tell by that sound. I know exactly what it is. And then be like, oh, and you say, well, I don't want to pay that much. Okay, well, it'll be $60 for me coming out. Someone still pay it, but you've created a bad experience with that customer, right? Verify, because 100% when you take the machine apart and see it. Even with the Samsung belt tension, that's almost always the issue. You can still be wrong. It can be a roller that's squeaking. I've had that happen. So take it apart, or we all know with Samsungs, you can look in the back and you take off the vent hose, the vent in the back, and you can actually inspect the tensioner from there without taking the whole thing apart. But even with that has showmanship, right? Because now you actually moved the dryer out, you took something apart, borrowed a tool. That justifies a diagnostic fee, right? So let me check. Come back in and check. Sorry, y'all. I promise I'm going to get another monitor. All right. So good number of viewers, man. So I'm glad you guys are interested in this. Excellent number of viewers. All right. So waiving a diagnostic fee. That's waiving it. I'm reading this. So that's presenting a diagnostic fee. Show your work, man. That's all. Remember in math, you have to show your work. Show your work. Give the customer a value for your diagnostic fee. Don't go in and with on your high horse saying, "Oh, well, I went to trade school for 2 years to learn how to do this in 10 minutes." That doesn't fly. So show value, right? And if they ask you, well, what is the diagnostic fee? And again, it's me diagnosing the machine. It pays for my time for being here and having to take the machine apart. Because people kind of get us twisted with handymen. Handymen do free diagnostic, but there's not even a diagnostic. What they're doing is, you say, "Hey, I want a deck." Okay, they'll come out and look. All they're doing is look. Now they don't take any tools, right? So that's why it's a difference. There is no tools. So they do. It's like the opposite of what we do. So they do a free diagnostic and stuff. No, what's it called? Free quotes, because all they're doing is looking. Like, okay, yeah, it probably costs this much. Boom, right? So that's why there's a difference. Let's try to educate people of that. So next thing I want to talk about is presenting. Okay, actually, before we do that, I want to go into, and this goes along with good salesmen. So this is my good friend EJ, right? EJ's with the Appliance Alliance Group. This is his marketing folder. Very professional branding, This is EJ. I apologize ahead of time, EJ. I should ask him. I'm sure you don't mind though. Uniform. Look at that. He has his company logo on. He's got a hat. I mean, you don't have to do all this, but it still looks good. It's Under Armour, so it shows like it's a quality shirt, because you're going to wash the heck out of that thing. So you want to do quality shirt, especially if you paid the money to have it screen, your name and screen printed on there and stuff. Excuse me. And everybody named Mama will make you a shirt. It's easy. I mean, if you don't know anyone, I know people. If you don't know anyone, you can go on. Oh my God, what's the name of that? It's a website. I can't think of the name of it right now. Just Google it. Google a website. And uniforms. Name of uniforms, right? So, and I thought I put this on here for laughs. I don't think nobody wear overalls anymore, but yeah, you can. Hey, the guy still looks like he's there to work, right? So, if you want to go the overalls route, I've got overalls, but I wear that in the garage, banging out machines. But yeah, I think most of us probably think this might not be a tech. I don't know. The blue overalls is hilarious. But I bet you the customers have confidence in them, because that's a familiar look, right? Overalls, the pleated shirt. Yeah, that guy's, he got a toolbox in his hand. That doesn't even look like regular tools. I don't know what that doesn't look like a toolbox though. But that guy's ready for work, man. So your appearance is very important. Don't show up in, fatigues are a no-no. Shorts are a no-no for safety reasons. And, white t-shirts are no-nos. Look professional. Look like a technician. So I am at my time. I still have 2 more segments to go. I'm going to talk about presenting the repair options and selling preventive maintenance products. So I'm going to do that not on next Thursday. I'll do that. This Monday, I might be able to slide in Monday. I'll slide in Monday. Excuse me. But Monday I have a host, a guest. Excuse me. I have a guest on Monday. It will be Lock Ring. The Lock Ring rep will be on the show. Hello there. 1 second. The lockering rep will be on the
Gave you 5 minutes.
today, talking lockering, so you don't want to miss that. It's gonna be very, very informative. And I've got some guests lined up for y'all, man. I've been working. I got a business coach. I got a guy that started a business, handed it down to his son. His son took the ball, scoring, winning. And now he's retired, and he goes around and coaches appliance repair companies on uh, how to run your business, man. Good advice. So I got that coming. I got a lot of stuff coming down the line. I got a bunch of manufacturers that's going to be on here. We got Medea coming, and we got a bunch of guys. So anyway, Mona, thank you for loaning me 5 extra minutes.
6.
Mona Sims, appreciate you.
Yeah.
So they coming to you. What can I expect from your show?
A whole bunch of nothing.
Oh, hang on. My sound ain't on. I have a sound issues again. Let's see if might be me. Oh, it's me. They probably hear you. Okay, they've been hearing you. I haven't heard you. I haven't heard you. They did.
They heard me?
Yeah, I did. My volume was down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, a whole bunch of nothing.
Oh, okay. You wasn't yelling at me. I mean, I'll turn it back down. You can finish yelling.
Nope.
So y'all go over. Hey, so this is how the block works. So I'm handing the baton to Mona Sims, SSG Appliance Academy. Y'all go over there, look at my description. There's a link tree, and that link tree description has her link. All right. So.
All right. I see y'all over there.
I'll see y'all Monday, and and Mona got some good stuff to talk about, man. So y'all go on over. We'll see you. And so this is Reggie, your Encompass rep. I'll see y'all on Monday, and don't forget, lean on your rep.